What the prosecution asks you to believe is that Fred Mueller went from this to a homicidal maniac within seconds. A homicidal maniac who drowned his wife in Cottonwood Creek. There will be no evidence of why he would do something so awful. No evidence of any financial reason. In fact, all of her assets had been placed into trust for their 3 children. You will not have any evidence of another woman in Fred's life. There will be no evidence of another man in Leslie's life. They will not bring you any evidence that Leslie Mueller was assaulted. You will not hear a single breath of testimony of any violence in that home. None. You will hear that he was a peaceful, loving man. On May 3rd, 2008, a Saturday, Leslie and Fred Mueller each had a glass of wine and decided to go for a hike before dinner. Fred and Leslie and the dog Gracie got into their Jeep and drove for the hike. First, Leslie takes this picture of Fred, and then they switch. As Leslie Mueller begins to stand from this crouch, the already skittish border collie is spooked. Leslie Mueller loses her balance and falls. Below that ledge is Cottonwood Creek. The water was fast and very cold. Fred Mueller left to go for help as quickly as he could. The 911 call is placed. Over the next 2 days, Fred Mueller is repeatedly asked to describe the events, which he does so. Describes them to law enforcement, and he walks them through the events as he describes them. There's no evidence that Leslie Mueller was rendered incapacitated. Leslie Mueller did not have any significant facial or shoulder injuries. Therefore, they claim his description of the fall can't be accurate, so he drowned her. That's their case. What the evidence in this case will show is that on May 3rd, 2008, a horrible and tragic accident took the life of Leslie Denise Mueller. They will not prove otherwise.